Right, welcome back. So I know a lot of you guys have actually been trying to see how this is gonna fit in this. I'll sort of explain what we've done. So it's obviously spun the car around so we have the engine at the front, better lighting, easier access. I've taken the sway bar out because that will be the one thing that'll actually interfere with the sump is the sway bar. GK Tech do make one, but just to see how it fits in, I'm gonna just put it in. So engine mounts, I have the Golby's S chassis to 1J mounts. So that should hopefully just fit straight in there and shouldn't hit anything, fingers crossed. Feels so weird because not too long ago I was doing this video but with an SR.
How'd that go?
It went really well, that's why I'm sitting here about to drop a 1J in it. I've already given you guys a rundown of the motor, see how it fits, and so my intake's gonna have to come here, so I don't know if they'll be able to get like an intercooler piping from like this section here up and then down. It might interfere with the intake. All right, well, let's get stuck into it and do it. I'm gonna put a block under the harmonic balancer to that frame. I said, bro, just get like a Gets or something, and then when you're done, we'll just turbo it. Yeah. Because then you'll be using the Lexus as a daily. 100%. Let us know if you guys want to see that, because I think that'll be pretty sick.
Yeah, for sure.
Not necessarily Gets, but anything. I feel like you can slap a turbo on anything and put some boost through it. Mel just picked up something, so we just dropped the 1J in, and he'd picked up at the bottom all the way, you're probably not gonna be able to see it on camera, but all the way at the bottom, there's power steering lines, and the sump's sort of resting just on the lines. I love this. I think it looks so good.
Man, it looks awesome. It looks like it was made for it.
And like, especially the color code tapper covers, it's like, oh, and that big turbo.
It looks, oh, man, I don't think you're gonna have any problems like clearance-wise on the side. Your exhaust is gonna be tight, there's no doubt about it. Yeah. But if you just run 3-inch, I reckon you'll be fine.
I think that's all Ruben runs in the 34 anyway, it's 3-inch.
3 inches is like, man, it's enough. Well,
like they have a bit of flex in them.
They do, when it's running, like the engine's gonna move a bit. And...
Yeah, but again, remember, it's sitting, look how far forward it's sitting. So when the box is on it, it's gonna have weight behind it. I want you guys to tell me, and we will make a post on our Facebook page, which you would prefer in an S chassis, 1J or RB25. For all you guys that are wondering how this fits in there, Clear's power steering, obviously your downpipe will be fabbed up and should clear all that. I have like an extra brace, which I've put a piece of timber in there because the motor doesn't have a gearbox on it, so it tends to flip forward. But like, yeah, it clears that extra strut that was in there. I'm gonna need to do a lot of bashing to the tunnel, unfortunately, but hey, it's a 1J, so.
I think Toyota are show-offs because this is easier to fit than the SR20.
We literally were talking about it before and I struggled. I know in the videos it doesn't seem like you struggle a lot, but with the SR putting it in, I actually struggled heaps trying to line up the mounts, even though it's an SR and an S15. This literally, Mel on the crane and I just wiggled it a bit and it was straight in.
It was less than a minute, I reckon.
Oh. How is this harder to put in than the motor?
Yeah. Literally the motor was the easiest thing I've done today.
That's not gonna work. I might have to do that.
But did he cut his or was his?
No, his can cut. No, this is standard. Like that, if that's cupped on like that.
Still, you'd have to get a solid, I reckon you'd have to be like that.
Bro, my intake's not gonna be very big, eh?
So also, it's all about how big your turbo is.
Make that stay there. Okay, I'm getting rid of this radiator because
it's going.
It's
going.
So I had some ideas for intake.
Right. Bonnet entry. I just realized how is Ruben gonna get his skyline in?
He's not. The exhaust side's pretty much taken care of now.
That looks ridiculous. Dude, that's fucking
I did it.
You did it.
It's all me.
Honestly, it took a minute. Like, the hardest part was setting up this crane.
Yeah.
You haven't said much. You don't really like to say much about my car. You sad about
I
it.
literally said twice that it fits in there good. I said
But we
it
know
looks
that.
good.
But we know
Tell us
that.
something we
What else do you
don't
want me to
Tell
know.
us what we don't know, Ruben.
It's gonna blow up.
No. I'm a real man now. I got one of these in there. All right, so that'll probably wrap this video up. I hope we answered all your guys' questions. And if you do have any more questions, let us know either in the comments or message us on Facebook. Make sure you do subscribe. I know a lot of people that watch don't subscribe and it's really sad.
That's really sad.
We're here making content for you guys and you're not even subscribing.
For a second there, I thought the engine was in backwards, man. I'm tired.
Thanks again for watching and we'll see you on the next one.